Hello friends and welcome to our sound check video. We've had to make a few adjustments to how we do business, so I've had to shuffle a few members of my staff around to make sure that people are within my bubble.
Dad, is this what I do to hold the strings on?
Give my brother the guitar.
Hey, could I have my per diem?
Tell my mama not to worry about money quite so much.
And pirouette. Now your turn,
Never
Steven.
turn your back upon a second chance. Never trust a guy.
I am trying to hit the high E.
I know you need to.
Yes, I've been doing my warm-ups. Hopefully you can see me and you can hear me, in which case we're ready to roll.
Hey, Dad, it's almost time for the show.
Cause the ceiling gonna shatter. And believe me when it does, those who pin it to the margins, baby, they'll be sweeping up.
Hello friends, and welcome to our sound check video. We've had to make a few adjustments to how we do business, so I've had to shuffle a few members of my staff around to make sure that people are within my bubble.
Dad, is this what I do to hold the strings on?
Give my brother the guitar.
Hey, could I have my per diem?
Tell my mama not to worry about money quite so much.
And pirouette. Now your turn,
Never
Steven.
turn your back upon a second chance. Never trust a guy.
I am trying to hit the high E.
I know you need to.
Yes, I've been doing my warm-ups. Hopefully you can see me and you can hear me, in which case we're ready to roll.
Hey, Dad, it's almost time for the show.
Cause the ceiling gonna shatter. And believe me when it does, those who pin it to the margins, baby, they'll be sweeping up.
New record's called Keep It Up, Kid. This is a record about persevering and feeling good. There's a song called To the Ones Who Need It Most that is about loving the people who are the hardest to love. I feel like the world is facing that right now. And so writing about that felt like something that I had to do, if only to just give myself a mantra and something to aim at.
But the more I learn that love is all we need, yeah, all we need is love.
The shows, when they're happening, probably more fun than they've ever been before.
If any of you ever wondered what a dream looks like when it's coming true, this is it.
I'm out with the Counting Crows at the time of this conversation. The Counting Crows were a band that gave me a blueprint of what I was trying to do. Intellectual, literate, pop, rock and roll. So to be on the road with them, to be manifesting this dream that you've had since you were in high school, that's a huge deal. The vibe of the record, I think, is overwhelmingly uplifting, but I'm always trying to tell the truth as I see it, and in this case, that meant confronting head-on some difficult situations.
If anyone is listening, could you say a prayer for me? I am asking for a miracle this time. The truth is I am barely getting by.
I didn't write the song to be a song about mental health, but I think that's kind of what it's been. And as soon as I started playing it, I started getting, lots of texts and emails like, everything okay, man? It's that hope that the people around you are looking out for you. And in kind, you have to also look out for them.
'Cause the truth is I got nowhere else to go.
I mean, I worked my whole life to have this job and keep this job. And when you keep saying yes, good things happen. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of my show has started to skew towards storytelling and humor in between the sad songs.
Stephen Kellogg's never had a hit song, but this shit flew on the radio.
I describe myself as a melancholy optimist. I got the blues, but I do believe it's all going to be okay.
Keep it up, kid, keep it up, kid, keep it up. Keep it up, kid, keep it up, kid, keep it up.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Stephen Kellogg, and I'm here at an undisclosed location.
Well, we'll start with a man who we are always happy to welcome back on the mountainside. This is his 6th visit.
Really excited. Stephen Kellogg is with us.
Singer-songwriter Stephen Kellogg has shared a few singles.
It goes.
Back in the day, you used to do 275 days a year on the road.
Live at the Bay Studios with Stephen Kellogg.
I'd never heard your music before. I really loved it.
The thing is, I have been kicking around here for almost 20 years now,
I know what you're saying.
He does what he does best, which is mine his own life to come up with some truths. Paul Simon does it too. A lot of great writers do it, and I think he's right up there with them.
I'm not a guy that gives up. I never give up.
Sold out show tonight at Wolfram. Please welcome our friend, Mr. Stephen Kellogg.
I go la 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 la.
Please welcome Mr. Stephen Kellogg.
My name is Stephen Kellogg, professional singer and songwriter. It's better to be at the bottom of a ladder you want to climb than the top of one you don't. I got that from The Office.
There'll be objects in the mirror.
I think Stephen is brave, so as an artist, he's an artist's artist.
As we look back through the looking glass.
His music is pretty much the most honest music I've ever listened to in my life. It's like he's writing in his diary.
Gotta dance like a symphony of joy.
In his music, he exudes optimism, a belief in all our abilities to transcend and persevere.
I always say that he's one of the greatest lyricists of our time.
All the way from the East Coast, Mr. Stephen Kellogg.
I got all I ever wanted, but I still cannot believe how I love to take for granted all the love that comes to me, all the love.
So I'm just there to say thank you so much for your service. They're away from their families for much more than we are as musicians. I've always kind of operated in different genres, so it gave me a chance to kind of indulge that.
After seeing that film about you, Last Man Standing, I have a new appreciation.
Do you remember who we were when all this began?
15 years. I do this because I don't feel that I have an option, and it's also how I feed my family. So for me, music just has to say something.
Gonna be the last man standing.
He has also written a book of corresponding essays about life, marriage, and music.
Writing the book is harder than I thought.
Yeah. I'm about to start work on a new project. A series of essays that correspond. It's like I got 4 daughters. I want to see them grow up, and I want to dream new dreams.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome to our Year in Review 2022. I'm your host, Stephen Kellogg. I am accompanied by the great Danny Black this evening. We are so happy you're here, and we are excited to share the songs that tell the story of 2022. Here we go. The one making a decision always ends up second-guessed by a person less decisive who believes that they know best. I wouldn't change a thing, I would make the call again. Shame on you, you could have been a friend. Now it's hard to hear the measure that was with me all the time, like it was in the beginning, but the past is hard to find. Do you think we'll ever feel the way we felt when we began? Do you think we'll ever feel that way again? Oh, those high highs and low lows. There's only one way that the river flows. Was it comedy or tragedy? Both I would suppose is high highs and low lows. Or that time in Arizona when we laughed until we cried, and all the sleepers in the van, they one by one turned on the lights. I never hear the Beach Boys without thinking about that song. What a miracle to feel like you belong. Those were high highs and low lows. There's only one way that the river flows. Now was it comedy or tragedy? Where did the good times go? It's high highs and low lows. To those high highs and low lows. Now when I received your letter, I hung my head and cried. I looked right into the mirror, and the mirror doesn't lie. I wrote 20 songs in Nashville, I wrote 20 in LA. 20 for those brothers that I lost along the way. But for every song I wrote, and through every single note, I knew that I was writing songs just to give myself some hope. And I've scattered tiny rocks all across an asphalt road. And for some reason, I just needed you to know about these high highs and low lows. There's only one way that the river flows. Now was it comedy or tragedy? Where does the money go? It's high highs and low lows to those high highs and low lows. What you said about me, if I believed that it was true, I would have thrown myself upon the mercy of the ocean blue. But most of that critique, it didn't sound that much like me. I wonder if it sounded more like you. Those were high highs and low lows. There's only one way that the river flows. Now was it comedy or tragedy? Hey, who really knows? It's high highs and low lows. You've had high highs and low lows. I've had high highs and low lows. To our high highs and low lows. You never get used to the roar of the crowd, do you? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It feels good. This is our only stream of 2022, amazingly enough. And as you may remember, our tradition, our custom of the roll call. So tonight, I would like to thank every ticket buyer who bought a ticket up till now, because we have been writing down your names. We have a team standing by. It's like, what is it called? QVC? Yeah, it's like QVC over here. I'm going to do the roll call. I'm going to put my guitar on and do the roll call. Okay, tonight's roll call. Here's looking at you. Put some pants on, people. We would like to thank Alan Huey, Chris Hallman, Christine Ellis, Dustin Degree, Fitzy, James Mershon down in Texas, Amanda Moore, the Mouseketeers, Jeffrey Webb, Janelle Martinez Buchanan, Jim Schellenberger, Katie Roberts, Lisa Scagliotti, Marissa Skaggs and her team of Skaggs. That came out weird. Mary Caffrey, Mary Sawicki, Meredith Cranston, Nick Jacob, Paula and Stephen Risotto over across the pond, Randall Joyce, Richard Jensen, Ron Kepnick, Sarah Crum, Stephen Munn, Sue McCullum, Susan Hickenbottom, Susan Palmieri, Theodore Baxter, Aaron Donovan, Aaron Friedman, it's like Eminem, Alexandra Brown, my co-author, Allison Hammer. We should have our novel that we've been working on together for you guys in 2023. Allison White, Alyssa Love, Amanda Pennywell, Amanda Schlossberg, Amy Callahan, Amy Dobbs, Amy Fagan, Amy Stowell, Andrea Bobb and Andrea Hartman, Ann Stupar, Barbara and Joe Gardner in Southern California. It's funny, I don't think we've ever done these in alphabetical order, so you just hear the names lined up. But Barbara Lindsay, Barry Rice's pal, Becca Fulton. Not really, just playing around here, guys. Just having some fun with the roll call. Benjamin Goldman, Beth Maliko, Mackenzie Maliko, Bethany Claire, Beth Mayer, Bob Brenner and the Brenners, Brendan Egan, Britt Nisko, Brittany Sipe, Carolyn Joyce, Carolyn Ostafinsky, Catherine Vills, Cecily Stepney, Cheryl Armstrong, Chris Van Vlack, Christopher Myers, Cindy Tate, Clayton Ames, Colleen Weiler, Connor McKenna, Curtis Egner, David Barnstorm, Debbie Armstrong, who's been separated from her Armstrongs for the first time ever in a roll call. We're breaking down new barriers here in 2022. Deborah Linder, Donna Velasco, Dorothy Meyer, Ed Caffrey, my father-in-law. Didn't buy a ticket, but he's tuned in. So thank you. I love you, Mr. C. Eddie Atkins, Elizabeth Breen, Emily Morse, Eric Rudderman, Aaron Chidsney, Jean Holzen, Heather Cassidy, Heather Wakefield, Helen Bryan, Holly Hoff, Jared Small, Jay Miola, my evil twin brother and best friend in 4th grade, Jeff and Claire Valder, Jen Herrick, Jenna Lisanti, Jennifer Walsh, Jessica McCampbell, Jessica Ray, Jessica Reed, Jessica Shue, Jill Finnegan, Joe Guistina, Joe Pochran, John Aldridge, Joseph Werla, Judy and David Hanson, Julie Fancy, Karen Gansey, Karen and Scarlett McQueen, my goddaughter. My goddaughter's tuned in. This is her first Kellogg concert. Welcome to the world, Scarlett McQueen. Catherine Van Eddy, Catherine Patine, Katie Armstrong, Katie Cordner, Caitlin Ward, Keith Robinson, and Kevin Marks. Our printer's not very good, so sometimes it's hard to read. But, you know, we're hoping to have a big year in 2023 and buy a new printer. We'll see. Kevin McFadden, Kimberly Leverett, Kimberly Reed, Kristen Hem, Christine Gillespie, Lauren Comer, Lewis Eason, Lindsay Bender, Lindsay Langenecker, Lissy Bauer, Maggie Shaver sent us a great email of what she loves about the new album the other day. Thank you for that, Maggie. Max Selleck, Megan Clark, Megan Henry, Michelle Hallman, Michael Roach, Michelle Orr, Nicole Newbaker, Nicole Tokash, Nicole Yanalatos, Pam Schwartz, Patrick Rubin, Randy Schway, Richard Fremer, Richard Jensen, a second time, Ruth Sutter, Ryan and Kara, my neighbors. This is what goes on in your neighbor's basement. Sarah Forcheski, Sean Klein, Stephen and Marielle Babcock, SRK Sr., also didn't buy a ticket. Love you, Dad. Tammy Strauss, Tara Tavernia, Teddy Baker, our friends the Oliars across town, the Panics, the Toms, Thomas and Mary Gilding, Tom and Wendy Getz, who raised Sam Getz and Jimmy Weaver. Well, they didn't raise Jimmy Weaver, but they raised the producers of my last record, and I thank you for that, Tom and Wendy Getz. Tony Fateni, Valerie Smith, Vanessa Hughes, Wendy Knight, William Karpiak, Chris and Sarah Price, Callie, and her boyfriend Nick, who's apparently a nice guy. Jody Aldridge, Mike McCarran, Alyssa Bone Crusher Beinhacker, Teresa Zachariah, I just throw nicknames in, Leanne Kruger, Lucy Watson, Jason Sweeney, and the Boston Ben & Jerry's Scoop Shops, we love you. Joshua Himmelbach, Virginia Smith, E. Gilbert, can't read Shady's writing now, Carrie Frandon, Kelly Linden, Andrew Farnell, Rick Femmer, Devin Nichols, who we had on the road with us this week. She's a delight. Check her music out. Wendy Brackett, Molly Ketchen, good old Catherine Gibson and her friend David Bishop, Sheila Fitzgerald coming in just after Brittany Gordon, Randy Mucha, Riyad Attar, Heather Vonoff, Elise, looks like Latkes, but I don't think it is. But Lecky, I don't know. Shady was writing fast at that point. Hannah Panic, Sean and Ricky Caffrey, and one of hopefully my other goddaughter, Genevieve, is tuned in to see her uncle play. Ruth Ann Keene and Beth Marrero. And my friends, that's tonight's roll call. And unfortunately, that's all the time we have. So thank you for tuning in to our live stream. We hope you loved it. Now we're going to get into some music. Yeah, Danny, this is... Come on, Danny, I want to bring a world-class guitarist in here. You play one song, and then I just shout names out. I don't know if you know this, but I released a new record this month. It's called Keep It Up, Kid. It was written after a plane ride where the guy just kept saying, I totally wanted to ask me, what do you do for a living? And the whole thing. And I told him what I did for a living, and he says, have you written anything that I would know? And I'm like, man, don't ask me that. Have you worked on anybody's teeth that I would know? Come on, let's not do that to each other. This is a song about not letting the man get you down and persevering. Keep it up, kids. All right. I see a ghost from the past again. Hey, where you been? I guess every now and then, well, you gotta disappear. Said it's been a year. I ain't got no complaints. You're still in a band out here, yeah. You're bound to get a break. But you don't have to knock me down, 'cause I'm already on the ground. Well, I know I might not fit in. You could throw it in my face again, but at least I've got these memories. At least I've got these memories. We're saying, keep it up, kid. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. Yeah, now keep it up, kid. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. All of the little things, they're gonna add up. They will come for your dignity, as if you've had enough. But they don't know what you do, and they don't know what it takes. Tomorrow's a drug we use, but by then it's too late. Give me anything to knock me out. Take your pride and wash it down. Well, I know I might not fit in. You could throw it in my face again, but I know who I want to please. Let's make no apologies. You don't know where I have been. You could try to get under my skin, but at least I've got these memories. At least I've got these memories. We're singing, keep it up, kid. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. Yeah, now keep it up, kid. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. Woo! Hey, now keep it up, kid. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. I know I might not fit in. You could throw it in my face again, but at least I've got these memories. We'll always have these memories. Keep it up, kids. Okay, one of the other huge things that happened this year is Glassjaw Boxer album. It turned 15. We were able to make a 15th anniversary vinyl of it, which is something that me and the band always wanted and never got to do until this year. We got the rights back to the record, and so we spent a lot of time playing those songs. We played all of them this year, and I thought we'd do a few of those tonight, if that's all right with you. Good. Good. It's nothing like having a cheering section that includes your wife and the guy who you've paid to be your friend for 20 years. Okay. All right. Well, when you showed up right on time. An elegant sweetheart that just blew my mind. The keys to the castle had always been there for the taking. But nothing could prepare me for sweet Sophia. Girl, one lucky when I was hooked in there. Sweet Sophia, thunder and beds and the earthquake shook with your heart-shaped lips and my breath that you took, yeah. You got a fierce disposition like the beat of a drum. You get hurt more than others, but you have more fun. I can't make it stop, so the love, it just keeps on growing. Yeah, and if it killed me today, I'd be better off just for knowing you. My sweet Sophia, girl, one lucky when I was hooked in there. Sweet Sophia, burned all the pages and you rewrote the book with your heart-shaped lips and my breath that you took. Well, you know who I am and I know where you're from. You may blame me later and that's okay, my love. You're my finest hour, believe what I say. Though I might go, I will never stay away from my sweet Sophia. Girl, one lucky and I was hooked in that. Sweet Sophia, you stole my soul with a laugh and a look, and your heart-shaped lips and my breath that you took. With your heart-shaped lips and my breath that you took. Yeah, my breath, girl, yeah, that you took. You will always be mine, you will be my sweet Sophia. Thank you all. Sweet Sophia. From Sweet Sophia, we're going to go to a song came out about 10 years ago. And I would say in 2022, I felt both lost and found at times. I thought I would, I was talking to my manager today about what songs told the story, and we were kicking some things around, and I said, should I tell them about when I was weeping in the desert? And she said, I don't see why not. So, yeah, you know what you signed up for here, you know. But there was a moment, you know, and I was on tour at the time, doing great shows, and there was no problem there. And Shady was driving, I was out solo, and we were in the desert. It was 114 degrees, and I think we put like some spa music on or something like that. And I don't know, it just like unlocked something inside of me. So I suddenly, I just feel my eyes welling up. And I look over at Shady, and he is sobbing. We're going like 75 down the highway. Just two fellas just weeping in the desert. And I thought, what's wrong, you know? And I wasn't sure what was wrong in that moment. I felt very lost. Sometimes how life goes, you know? You can be in the middle of something good and feel very bad, and vice versa. And cut to a month later, I met Danny. I got a couple of speaking engagements for some world-class companies and had opportunities that were really enriching. I tried stand-up comedy for the first time, went out and just told some jokes. And suddenly I felt a lot better, and I found myself in a hot tub next to good old Boots Factor, Some of you may remember from the band. He's not here tonight. He's got the night off. But Boots and I are there, and he said, you know what, Kellogg? If you don't count money, we are really successful. And I was like, you're right, we are. So whether you're feeling lost or you're feeling found, this one's for you. One, two, three. It's not that it closed off my heart. It's just that I've gotten so tired. You're trying to find an easy way out. It gets so exhausting to keep you inspired. You could find me. You could find me at the Lost and Found. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if I don't turn around. Find me. Find me at the Lost and Found. Sometimes a man gets worn thin on the brink of a break when almost there win. Never enough money from what I could see. A labor of love, man, you gotta be kidding me. You can find me. You can find me at the Lost and Found. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if life don't turn around. Find me. Find me at the Lost and Found. Do you recognize me? I don't recognize you. And I don't know how we got here. I don't. Do you recognize me when you tell me it's through? 'Cause believe me, I don't recognize you. All right. Possibly say, not even sure if I think you should stay. It's like I don't know where to start. Do I set it on fire, protect my heart? You can find me. You can find me at the Lost and Found. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if one day it burns down. You can find me. Oh yeah, you could find me. You can find me at the Lost and Found. But you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised if you just look around. You'd find me. Find me at the Lost and Found. Gorgeous. So modest, that Kellogg. I mean, playing with that, it's so fun. This is great. I'm having fun. You guys having a good time? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I hope that's what we aim for. Okay. I'm going to switch guitars, and we're going to play you a song about forgiveness. My Christmas presents for my kids this year were classic dad gifts. Slippers, mug. Greta gave me some jokes. She gave me Christmas dad jokes, like, what do snowmen smell? Carrots. just material. She's like, hey, you doing comedy? Here's some ideas. Pop. So one of the shocking things about middle age as it creeps up on the vast majority of us, although now you're getting your babies and your kids into the music, and I appreciate that because Facebook says I don't have any fans under the age of 18. It literally says 0% when you pull it up. But I've seen a lot of kids at this last tour, and I appreciate what you guys are doing for the algorithm. That's nice. But one of the shocking things for the rest of us middle-aged folk, is just how little you have things figured out. You know, I thought it was like you figure things out when you're young, and then you have answers because when you're growing up, you ask your parents or your role models, you ask them what to do. How do I handle this situation? And they always seem to have answers. And then you arrive here and you realize, like, they didn't know at all. Nobody knows. I don't know. The kids ask me, Dad, how does this work? I'm like, do you see I have my own problems? Like, I can't, and your parents, my dad and can you move this aloe plant? Does anybody know how to get online? Like, not really. We don't know any of this stuff. And that's what this moment in time is. But I guess what you do have is you have hopefully a little more wisdom that has crept in. And one of the biggest insights I've had is the importance of forgiveness. Forgiving people that you're holding a grudge against. If you wake up and you think, I don't think about that person anymore, they're going to be on your mind all the time, So I don't know if you need to forgive somebody or if you're hoping somebody will forgive you, but I dare you to just do it. It's a good time of year to just say, hey, it's all right. You don't have to be friends. You don't have to like people. I've forgiven lots of people I don't like even a little. And so I wrote this song in the hopes of manifesting forgiveness for myself and remembering to always forgive others and not hold a grudge. When did you leave? Why did you go? I needed you. Didn't you know what came before? What happens now? It doesn't explain how it went down. So climb on your cross, drown in your glass. Let's not pretend that the past is the past. Money and gifts, they cannot replace all of the time that went to waste. You said people change, if that's even true. Is that about me, or is that about you? Everyone hurts, didn't you know? Why do you act like you're so alone? If you showed up even just once, maybe you'd see that the kid has grown up. I could forgive, I could forgive, I could forgive, I would forgive, I would forgive, I would forgive, I would forgive, yeah. Doesn't feel good? Doesn't that feel good? Love me those sad songs. This will be my story every year. I didn't know it when I wrote it in 2007, but man, this one stuck. Sing along if you know the words. She was on fire and wild and American. She burns it out, probably just because she can. And if I had $1 for everything I should have said, I'd probably still be busted. I would throw it all away again, that's right. Lightning bugs light up all across the southern sky. Some guys, they get it all and they don't even need to try. I watched you roll away, you didn't even say goodbye. Now I hate the night, I'm guessing that's the reason why. This is my life on the 4th of July. It isn't much, but at least it's mine. So I got in my van and I ended up in Boston. I thought about my friends and how easily I lost them. I'd do it all again, I'd leave everyone exhausted. Some folks get a break, me I never caught one. I thought of you at night when I would drink too much. If you thought about me too, you never ever tried to get in touch. I went back to school and I ran to these guys I knew. We started up a band, but we couldn't seem to get it through. We got some gigs and eventually we lost that too. You ever think that maybe if you're not happy it's because of you? And this is our life on the 4th of July. It isn't much, but at least it's mine. And I said, nah, 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 yeah. So I got a job, I was selling ads for magazines at night. I would play and I would think about her constantly. Everything I love somehow got away from me. Suicide, used to talk about it openly. I finally quit, or maybe I got fired, I don't know. It doesn't matter, just as long as it happened though. I added up the fears and the doubts that I was living with. Songs that light up bugs, school and work and all that shit, you know. And this is my life on the 4th of July. It isn't much, but at least it's mine. And I said, nah, 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 lost a girl sometime and a couple friends. Small talking parties, I never could stomach it. I'm old enough to say that I remember when, but I don't have the time for your nostalgia, your criticisms, cause you live and learn. See, I just been learning to let go of parents and bosses, and people don't want me to grow. And I know that anything I want to, I could do. No one's gonna tell us just who the hell we should sing to. This right here is our life on the 4th of July. Oh, and it ain't so much, but at least it's mine. I know it's mine. Baby, this is my life on the 4th of July. And it ain't so much, but at least hear something cool? You want to hear fire come out of a man's fingers? I do too. Whether you were here 15 years ago when this came out, or this is your first Kellogg concert, I'm glad you're here. And I'm going to unleash upon you Mr. Fire, Mr. Good Time, Danny Black. Here we go. Danny Black. You feel it? I feel it. Oh man, what an honor! What a good time. Well, what do you say we bring some special guests up to the concert? Okay, I'd like to bring up a couple of guests right now who spent enough time on the road with me this year that it's very early in the semester. And we've already received a letter from the state saying that they've missed too much school. At the same time, they have played countless shows. We spent some time on the road opening for Counting Crows. Recently, we did a show opening for Noah Kahan. And it's very hard to send them back to school because they add so much to the musical experience. Please welcome Sophia and Adeline Kellogg to the stage. Come on over. Oh, boy. Where do we put the red scarf? Whoever caught that, that was my mother-in-law's scarf. Take good care of it. Huh? Yeah. So this is a song that we actually started playing every night on that Counting Crows tour. Adam Duritz, who I've been a fan of for 30 years, said, hey, how would you feel about Counting Crows covering Almost Woke You Up? And I didn't play it cool at all. I was pretty excited about it. But what I didn't imagine is that we would do it in their set every night, and that they insisted that Sophia and Adeline do it, and we recorded it. And it's been mixed, and we're going to be releasing it next year, a version of with Counting Crows, Kellogg, and the Kellogg sisters, and I can't wait to share that with you. So for now, we'll just sing you this song, and yeah. Well, I'm happy, but I've got an angry heart. I live in a world so dark that sometimes I can't see what's in front of me, and I get scared. And hey, darling, I notice that you're still sad. It's written on your forehead that you get no peace even when you sleep. And that's not fair. I wish you could see this light that surrounds you in the night, and I almost woke you up. Words could never be enough, and I always say too much, but I almost woke you up. You're so perfect. Since the day I met you, and that was it, I just knew But how do we get well when we hurt like hell? Damned if I know. I wish you could see this light that surrounds you in the night, and I almost woke you up. Words could never be enough, and I always say too much, but I almost woke you up. Yeah, I almost woke you. And we were taught, we were told that you cannot have what you cannot hold. This light that surrounds you in the night, and I almost woke you up. Yeah, I almost woke you. Words could never be enough, and I always say too much, but I almost woke you up. Yeah, I almost woke you. Light. I wish you could see this light. I wish you could see it. I wish you could see me now. You have never let me down. I've been missing you so much that I almost woke you. I wish you could see this light. You could see this light. There you are, you radiate. I've been missing you so much that I almost woke you. Saw the change from last man standing to last one standing. If you can include more people, why not do it? I'm gonna choose sunlight. I'm gonna be kind. Bound to win a few fights before my time. Gonna make love now. Ain't the future bright? I'm gonna be the last one staying in tonight. I'm gonna be last one. We're gonna be the last ones. We're gonna be the last ones staying in tonight. Speak my mind, even when my nerve fails, even in the dark times. Gonna count the blessings, celebrate the wins. We're gonna be the last ones ones that'll stay there. That's right. Everybody sing with us. Come on. We're gonna be last ones. We're gonna be the last ones. We're gonna be the last ones standing tonight. Look out. Years in the business, still can't get my harmonica rack dialed in right so that it stays up in my face. Hey, but I'll be a good friend. Gonna be a family guy. Always pour my heart out till the day after I die. Oh, but when I am an angel, yeah, looking for a landing, we're gonna be the last ones that'll stay there. In the back, come on, gonna be last ones. We're gonna be the last ones. We're gonna be the last ones standing tonight. Oh, so you're gonna be the last ones. We're gonna be the last ones. We're gonna be the last one standing tonight. One more time. We're gonna be last ones. We're gonna be the last ones. We're gonna be the last ones standing tonight. Sophia and Adeline Kellogg, everybody. Love you guys. Love you. There they are. Wow. All right. Now I have a very special treat up next for you. We are going to cut to one of the most significant things we did this year. Was we made a music video, one of my favorite videos that we've ever made. It features Sophia Kellogg. It was directed and edited by our friend Britt Nisko, who just came in and brought her heart and being to this video. So before we share that, and then when we come back, we'll have the grand finale of the year in review. And there's going to be some gotcha journalism going on when you come back. You're not going to want to miss that. But before we cut to this, I do want to say, if you have a chance tonight, take advantage of our free shipping code, because the Kellogg's want to go toe-to-toe with Jeff Bezos. Shipping doesn't even cost money as far as we're concerned. It's free. You can use the code GOODBYE2022 until midnight on New Year's Eve. So if you're watching this at the tail end of the replay, tough luck. But if you're watching it now, you get free shipping, baby. It's just, I mean, it doesn't even matter what you buy. Just get that free shipping. GOODBYE2022, KelloggFamilyStore.com. That's Kellogg. It's spelled like that. Kellogg Family Store. Greta will be packing all the packages by herself if she wants to go back to school. So we're going to be doing that. We have the Glassjaw Boxer 15th Anniversary Edition. As you just heard, I have a brand new album, Keep It Up Kid, on vinyl and compact disc for all you folks out there still using compact discs. Good for you. We have onesies. We have tote bags. We have a flash drive that includes my life's work, which is apparently worth $30. I'm not hard selling you, it just sounds like it. No, it's free shipping, and we're gonna be off in January, and we wanna keep Greta busy. And if you feel something tonight, we're doing this really as a benefit for Taylor Swift. The last 3 nights and tonight, all the proceeds go to Taylor Swift, because that's what it takes to put a family of 6 in Taylor Swift seats. And that had nothing to do with Santa Claus. That was Mom and Dad. Santa got you the socks, kids. So that's what I have to say. There's a free shipping code. We'll run that slide after the thing. I hope you'll take some time to pick stuff up. It's a big deal. It makes a big difference. But the most important thing is you're here. And now, without further ado, the music video for It Goes Fast. And when we come back, we'll take you home.
Hi, Daddy. It's Sophia, and I wanted to say hi to you because I miss you, and I want to talk to you. Bye.
1, 2, 3.
When I was first born, it was just my parents and I, and we lived in Massachusetts.
Seems like only yesterday you climbed up in that bus. Picture with a big old K, and you're smiling back at us. Birthdays and recitals, driving you all over town. We were both so busy, trying not to let you down. Because love's a one-way street, and you will always have my heart. I know you're in a rush, you were from the very start. So if I hold your hand too long or embarrass you in class, no, I'm only hanging on, 'cause it goes fast. It goes fast.
From the first moment I held her, I looked at her there in the hospital and just...
Cat was in the cradle, and I worked most every day, fumbling for the words, trying to know what I should say. When was I to push you? When was I to let you be? If we had each other's eyes, can you imagine what we'd see? But love's a one-way street, and I know that much is true. I sometimes get frustrated, saw so much of me in you. But all of your best moments and the worst ones too won't last. It's like smoke right through your hands. It goes fast.
I think that's the wild thing. And I realized that my grandmother, when she was 93, still felt the way she felt when she was a girl. I mean, you're still, so much of you stays the same, even though lots changes.
The day your car rolls out that driveway, doesn't park here anymore. That is the day that we were getting you ready for.
He would do these videos and would send them to me to watch when I was like little, and they were called Handy and Candy. Handy and Candy.
'Cause love's a one-way street, and you were made to drive away. I hope I'm there to see it when you have your own someday. The distance between then and now is shorter than we knew. If you don't believe me, dear, one day you'll know it too. We're not the first to feel this way, and we will not be the last. There's something about that old cliche. It goes fast.
It's not lost on me that that's the same age that I was when I met his daughter's mom, you know? So everything that we're seeing play out are moments in time that we can still remember, that don't feel that far away. And that is mind-blowing.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's awesome things about growing up because there's so much independence that comes with it, and you realize, oh my God, like look at these things I can do. But there's still so much of me that like, I don't know, I'm getting like emotional. I just, there's so much of like love when you're young, and that just really sticks with you. You know, I feel like that love that you get when you're young, when you have like a family that is very loving, and I feel like I have that. I feel like it never really goes away. And so growing up is growing up on your own, but you always carry that love that you get from when you're young. At least in my experience.
Wow, thank you, Britt Nisko, for that, for the gift of that video. It gets me every time, and it goes fast. Yes, it does. I want to sing you my favorite song to sing off of the new album, but also the song that when I released it, people were the most checking in on me, like, "Are you all right, man?" And yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. But I think I don't know, if you haven't found the last few years at least a little bit challenging, I would say I don't know if you're paying close enough attention, you know. So hopefully everybody out there is hanging tough, but also it's okay not to be okay. And it's one of those things you've been hearing more, and maybe you just think, oh, people just say that, but it really is true. And I love to sing this song in the hopes that maybe it makes somebody feel less alone, and that it helps in some way. I'm born and raised New England. It is where I hope to die. Surrounded by a family that I've tried to do right by. And I am leaving them these songs in the best of my intentions. And a million complications that were never really mentioned. If anyone is listening, could you say a prayer for me? I'm asking for a miracle this time. 'Cause the truth is I'm barely getting by. In confidence I'll talk to you about all of my rejections. You led me to the wilderness, but you offered no protection. Well, you made yourself the victim. I pretended I was strong. We played our part so faithfully and hoped no one would catch on. If anyone is listening, if you hear me whispering, I'm asking for a miracle, it's true. 'Cause the truth is I don't know what else to do. I've been looking for a break so many years. The day that I stop searching is the day I disappear. If you knew what I was thinking, you wouldn't think that I was nice. Is a secret still a secret if you've kept it all your life? Well, I still can't believe you left us. That'll never be okay. There is so much information in the things we do not say. And my heart broke when I was younger. And that ain't nobody's fault. 'cause love is for the losing, if it's worth a damn at all. If anyone is listening, I wish I felt you here with me. I'm asking for a miracle right now. And if God is listening, I've been trying to believe. I'm asking for a miracle, I know. 'Cause the truth is I got nowhere else to go. Thank you, friends. And just like that, we come to the grand finale. The final song of the live stream, of the virtual concert. This is a sing-along, and during the pandemic, I asked everybody to take pictures of them singing in their living rooms and places, knowing that that's embarrassing. I feel like if you can sing in your own living room and tape it and tag me doing that, then you'll certainly be good sing-along people at the concerts. And I've noticed an uptick in the quality of singers at the concerts this year. So, well done. Let's sing along wherever your favorite place is. For me, it's always been playing music, being with my family, having a chance to connect with you guys. This is my favorite place. Sing with us, friends. Here we go. Get back to the city where the sound is a subway at night. The people I meet on the crowded streets, it helps me to feel more alive. And I gotta get back to the country where the sound is a song of the spring. The kids in the town, they're running around, and it helps me to feel like I'm free. This is my favorite place. My worry slips away, and I could stay here for days and days and days and days and days. This is my favorite place. My worry slips away. Well, it's time I was getting back home, where the sound, it's the song in my heart. All the places I go, I always know home is wherever you are. This is my favorite place. My worry slips away, and I could stay here for days and days and days and days and days. This is my favorite place. My worry slips away, and I could stay here for days and days and days and days, days and days and days and days and days. All the places I go, I always know. When you make a mistake, it's just a sign you're having fun. You know? It's just a sign that you're having fun, and I'm having so much fun. Thank you guys for being here. 1, 2, all the places I go, I always know home is wherever you guys are. 1, 2, 3, here we go. This is my favorite place. My worry slips away. I could stay here for days and days and days and days and days. This is my favorite place. It's written on my face. I could stay here for days and days and days and days, days and days and days and days and days. This is my favorite place. This is my favorite place. Love, 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 love. This is mine, you are mine. Oh, you are my favorite place. Thank God for you, 'cause you have always been, yeah. Oh, you've been my favorite place. This is my favorite place. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We'd love to play an encore. Thank you. A standing ovation? What? Incredible. I did not expect this, but yes, we will play an encore. I got to say two more thank yous before we do this. First and foremost, to a friendship that came into view in April of 2020. And without him, we never would have been able to do these live streams. He kept my family in good health through showing us what we needed to know. A guy who is behind the scenes, unless you've been to one of the shows that he has played with us. But Lee Totten, thank you for giving us the capability to reach people around the world. You mean so much to us. And number two, it's not lost on me what a joy it is to have someone like Danny Black accompany me through this year. He'll be out with our mutual friend, Gregory Alan Isaacoff, for the first part of this year. And with any good luck, you'll see him a lot more on stage with me. And we're going to write some songs, too, once we finish another 50 tour dates that we both are going to do. But Danny, you're a really special person, and you brought a lot of life to my music and my heart, and on behalf of my family. Like, thank you for being you and being here. Yeah, cool. All right, man. Here. That was my pick. Oh, you want one? Some days are diamonds, some days are rocks, some doors are open, some roads are blocked, sundowns are golden and then fade away. And if I never do nothing, get you back someday, 'cause you got a heart so big that it could crush this town. And I can't hold out forever, even walls fall down. All around your island there's a barricade that keeps out the danger and holds in the pain. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you cry. Half of me is ocean and half of me is sky. But you got a heart so big that it could crush this town, and I can't hold out forever. Even walls fall down. Some things are over, some things go on, and part of me you carry, part of me is gone, but you got a heart so big that it could crush this town, and I can't hold out forever. Even walls fall down, and baby, you got a heart so big that it could crush this town. I can't hold out forever. Even walls fall down. They fall down. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Don't touch that dial, folks. Thing is, I will only wear monogrammed clothes from now on. That's all I do. I only wear monogrammed clothes. I made this t-shirt up. I modeled it after my first concert, Whitesnake. My sister took me, I was 10 years old. Also changed my life. Grateful Dead, Whitesnake, and a few others. Changed my life. John Prine. And I made this t-shirt. It was the most expensive t-shirt we've made in a lot of years. And Jessica, my manager, she said, I don't know though if that's like the demo. And I'm like, these people dig Whitesnake. Like, they're going to love this t-shirt. Only very brave people have purchased this t-shirt so far. But I'm wearing it because I'm brave, a hummingbird. And this next song... You know, you're kind of like missing when the people who've been like chuckling and laughing all night aren't even, it's like crickets in here. I'm dying. I'm dying on the vine with my charming nod to my own t-shirt and initials. We're going to play you one more song off of the new record, and this is a song about loving the people who are the hardest to love, which... That has grown exponentially over these last 3 years. It's like people you thought you liked. You're like, nope, turns out I don't. And yet that doesn't feel good. So in an effort to love more, I wrote this song with my friends Sam and Jimmy and Jessica, and we wrote it with that in mind. We wrote it in a nice high key so that you sing for the roof, you sing for the rafters, and you don't worry about precision. You worry about intention. And that's what Danny said to us when we started doing this song. He's like, we just got to commit. So hang on to your seats. I'm committed. Thank you. All right, let's go. Here we go. Who need it most in the town that I call home when I was younger. As a kid, he used to chase me like the thunder. Well, I couldn't see it then, but I guess that we were friends all along. Who'd have thought that time when we were searching for a meaning, they would try to tell him there's no point in dreaming. Oh, just the other day, well, I heard he passed away all alone in that same home. Everywhere I go, for all we think we know, no one ever feels like they're enough. The more I learn that love hard to find a reason. There's so many different ways to disagree. Oh, and I'm raising up a toast to the ones who need it most. May we all know that love is everywhere we go. We give it even though we don't always feel like it's enough. The more I learn, the more I learn that love, well, it's all we need, yeah, all we need is love. Love. And one day we'll be dust and stars. It doesn't matter who you are. All the riches on this earth won't fill your heart. Love, love, it's all we need. All we need is love. Well, the more I learn, the more I learn to love. Love, even when they call us bleeding hearts. Love, how we love is who we are. And the more I learn that love is all we need. All we need is love. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. We will see you in 2023, but you know we're not going to say goodbye. We're going to see if we can get the greatest little special guests in the world. I would like to call the Kellogg Sisters Sang back out to the stage to send you off in grand fashion.
Thank you. Here we go.
Here we go, friends. We got Noel Kellogg, Greta Scribble G. We got Sophia Otter Adeline right here. From our families to yours, from our home to yours. We do not say goodbye. We say, see you later, see you soon. Sing along with us, everybody, and thank you for tuning in tonight. See you soon. I shot through with adrenaline to fire up my excited heart. Help me believe in myself and get the starter to start. 15 burning balls of fire in 10 days since we left. No one understands me like the whiskey on my breath. It's 10 minutes to showtime. Baby, stop your crying. 'Cause everybody knows why. Well, there's just no time. Yeah, here we go. I'll see you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. See you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. Suicide club on a mission. They hate their jobs and other guys. Everything is tougher than it has to be. Another cliche from the wise. And somewhere east of that solo, and a little bit west of the bridge, there's a singular kind of moment you're gonna remember as long as you live. And sometimes when it's just before showtime, well, I swear I might end up crying. Just letting go of our fears and our landlords. That's the difference between living and dying. I'll see you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. See you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. As kids, we'd pretend to be pirates. Arg, matey. And talk about starting up a band. But the older we all got, the more we just forgot. Greed and treasure, they go hand in hand. And we say, see you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. See you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. See you later, see you soon, are the words I always say. See you later, see you soon, maybe on some sunny day. See you later, see you soon. See you later, see you soon. And little button, I'm trying to get home soon. I've been trying to get home soon. That's right. Thank you for coming, everybody. Have a safe New Year. See you in 2024.